Good morning, friends. I haven't done like an early morning live in like a while. This is so annoying, this little stringy thing. I hate those little stringy things. Anyway, so I am getting ready. I don't know if you guys know, but a friend of mine owns a company like 20 minutes from my house, and they basically like called me 2 weeks ago, right after I decided I would coach gymnastics. They called me 2 weeks ago, and they were like, listen, we don't have an in-house marketing department. We need one. The CEO is trying to do marketing himself. And so they asked me to come in and be their CMO and kind of like run the show and like build their in-house marketing and everything, which is pretty fun. So I'm there like 9 to 3, which is super fun. And then gymnastics and stuff. But what I really want to talk about this morning was like our why. And so today is Why Wednesday, right? And we always share like a part of our why, and our why is always something like so selfless. Like part of my why is I like want to take care of like puppies forever, or I want to like be home with my children, or I want to, whatever it is, right? It's always like selfless. And I just want to say that it's like okay to have like a selfish part of your why, right? I mean, if your entire why is completely selfish, like that is a whole other conversation that we should have. But your why does not need to be completely selfless either. And so what I'm talking about is like so many people. So I'm in like a mastermind right now and I'm loving it. And one of the girls on there was like, my why is so selfish, like all these things. She's like, I want to make money. That's like why I'm kind of doing this, is because like I want to make money. And I said to her, I was like, I guarantee like that the selfish reason you have for wanting to make money is not actually selfish. Like it's like deep down is probably not a selfish why. And so when we unpacked it, whoa, sunshine. When we like unpacked it a little, there we go. That's so much better. Please don't judge my sunglasses. When we like unpacked her why a little bit, it was more about like her family and being able to like provide for her family and like do things for her family. And so, okay, there we go. Sunshine's gone. You were just able to like do things for them. And so her why really wasn't selfish, and the idea of making money like wasn't selfish. There was like a purpose behind it. And so that's kind of what I wanted to like hop on real fast and say, like, I guarantee like almost every single one of you on here, part of your why is that you want to make money. You do. As if you didn't want to make money, you wouldn't have a business. You would have a hobby. You would be offering free advice and all of these things. But that's not the case. The case is that you own a business. And you own a business because you want to make money. You want to be profitable. And that's okay. It is okay to want those things. It is okay to acknowledge it. For instance, right? So my business is doing great, but I took a job doing gymnastics because like there's more money to be made. This job as a CMO, I took that because there's more money to be made. And that sounds really selfish. But when you hear that, like we adopted a 16-year-old and that comes with a lot of extra expenses, and my poor husband has never in his life until we got married lived in the same location for more than a year. Never. He had a single mom and they moved all the time. And so being in our place now, and it's expensive where we live. So like, I just want to be able to like give him kind of the things that he wants and the things that like I think that he deserves. And I want him to, he's in school full time. And so I don't want him to worry about finances and all of these things. And so the idea that I'm like working a lot and like making money and things like sounds really selfish. But when I'm like, okay, I use it to support Lexi playing rugby. I use it to give like my husband like a peace of mind so he can just study and go to school and like not have to work through school and things like that. It doesn't feel selfish anymore, right? I'm back to being selfless, but it started with like a selfish kind of reason. And so I really want you guys to like think about your selfish like reasons for your why, because it's okay to have them, and then figure out if they're really that selfish or, whatever it is. But it's okay to have a selfish reason. It is okay to like want to make money. It is okay to like want those things. It's okay to want nice things. It's okay to want to like up level your whole life, not just your business. Like those things are all okay. And yeah, a lot of people just have like a lot of hang-ups about it, and like they feel really bad about themselves for wanting those things. And I just want to tell you, you don't have to feel bad about that. You're allowed to want nice things. You're allowed to want to make money. You're allowed to want a 7-figure business. Like, you're allowed to want those things. And so you just need to really like give yourself permission and do it. So yeah, I really want to hear like kind of your selfish reasons for your why, and then kind of unpack them a little bit. And I want to hear, you know, what the real reason behind that selfish why is. And so I will talk to you guys so soon. Toodaloo. Bye.